Hi, here's a super quick video on just how to wrap some text around a curved surface and then extrude it. Okay, so first of all, you need a curved surface, so let's quickly create one. So I'm going to sketch on any old plane here, look right at it, get a curved surface going on. Whatever, I'll just do a 40 millimeter surface, doesn't really matter much. Oops, 40 millimeter surface. And I'm going to extrude it just up a little bit, whatever. Extrude it, so we have a cylinder, 25 millimeters, about an inch. That seems about right. And so how do we put some text on this thing? Okay, well, all you do is you do a new sketch and choose your text tool. And something I just figured out was this: you can resize it once you do it, right? So you just open up a text box and write down what you're going to write, like resolve your vectors. Resolve your vectors. You want a very important message on this little cylinder here. Let's say you write your initials or your name or whatever, or resolve your vectors or something else, right? And you choose. Okay, good. Boom. So there's my text, but gosh, that's awfully big. Probably wrap around that thing a few times. Now the thing here is this: is when you I first tried to resize it by just doing that, but the whole thing moves. So what you have to do is just fix that point there, right? So I'm going to go here. I'm going to click on that point. Any one of the corners will do. And I'm going to up here in my constraints, I'm going to choose fix, right? So I just fixed that point to the work surface. Now if I grab this opposite corner, since the other point is fixed, it's going to change size, right? So maybe, I don't know if it's going to fit still, but it's getting kind of small, but I probably should have chosen some different words, but that's okay. So there we go. So there's my sketch of the words that I want on the cylinder. And what I'll do now is I'm going to wrap them. So I'm going to go up here. It's in the same menu as transform. Choose wrap. And it says, what would you like to wrap? Well, those words that I just created. And your target, you've got to click on that. Target, and you choose your target. Now, I don't know why it flips it over. This is, it's been doing this all day long. Doesn't seem like it should make it upside down, but it is. Although the easy fix I found is just here. Position. Let's change the angle of that wrap to 180 degrees from its current state. 180 degrees. And that should flip it over. Yeah, so I just flipped it over. And the first time I did this a few minutes ago, it was also mirror image. The words were flipped and mirror image, and that arrow took care of the mirror image. See, if I flip it the other way, it turns into mirror image. Okay, so back to the other way. Resolve your vectors, and then you can you just grab this y-axis arrow and drag the thing down onto your surface. Now my first mistake, when I tried to first extrude this into the material, I finished my wrap and then I went to extrude. That's not what you do. Right? This is what you do. You choose solid within wrap. You choose solid, and you see it just came out, right? So it just added material, 2.5 millimeters, which will be too much. So I'm going to just go 1 millimeter, right? But it's still adding material, right? So it should get smaller now, but still be popping out by 1 millimeter, right? So there it is, popping out by 1 millimeter. So maybe you want that, but you're gonna have to do all sorts of supports, I think, and that would get kind of messy. You probably just want to cut that, right? So you go remove. And last time it gave me a little bit of trouble. This time it didn't give me any trouble. So there you have it, right? And you just finish it off. But so the whole extrude happens within the wrap tool, right? The whole extrude happens within the wrap tool. Oh, by the way, don't forget, resolve your vectors.